Hello there, I'm Chef Johnny, and this is Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. Appreciate you stopping by today. Hey, got another great dish we're going to do for you today. We are going to cook up a fresh ham on the Ugly Drum Smoker. This came off of a young pig we killed just the other day. It's a nice ham. It's a good size to be cooking. So we're going to cook this up, show you how we do it, show you how we season it up. And also today, we're going to be using a new charcoal we're trying out. So stick around and let me show you how we do this. You can see this charcoal I have with me now. It's called harder charcoal. It's out of South America. It's out of a very, very hard tree down there that's known as axe breaker. So that's how hard of a wood it is. It's called a quebracha, I think is the way you say it. But it's combinations of the words to break and hatchet or axe. So hacha is axe. And they combine those together, come up with the name of this tree. That's a very dense wood. It's harder charcoal is the name of the company. And I tell you what, the cool thing about them is they're not killing any live trees. They only take trees that are already down and dead. And they've been doing that for years and years. They have now started shipping it up here to the United States, but it's supposed to be a great wood. Lit some up earlier. It's kind of a mild smell to it. Wasn't a real heavy smell. It is very large pieces also in your bag. I'm going to put a link down below for my buddy Jared over at Frack Daddy Barbecue. He did a nice review on this charcoal. So I'm going to send you over there, let you get all the details from him. But we're going to be using this. We're going to test it out, be watching videos here in the future. I'm going to try to cook some steaks with it. And I'm not going to be adding other woods. I want to see what kind of flavor this imparts. But it's supposed to be cleaner burning, less ash, and it's just supposed to be a very, very good hardwood lump charcoal. So we're going to test it out. So today we're going to see how this charcoal will cook up this fresh ham we have on our UDS. You can see I've got a nice little ham here. Pull it out of my bag. It was marinating in an ice bath with apple cider vinegar. I always like to do that with my wild hog. Feel like it pulls a little bit of the wild taste out of it. I'm going to take this and just coat it with, this is my pork seasoning. Y'all have seen me use it many times. The only difference is today I did not add the sugar to it. Some of y'all know I'm on a diet, Roger Ragland diet. I'll put a link down below for Roger's Ragland Outdoors. If y'all are interested, y'all can see it. But 10 weeks, down 51 pounds. So I'm feeling better, looking better, doing better, and all the way around feeling better about myself and everything else. So we're going to put a good amount on here. This is a big, heavy piece of meat. So if you think you got too much seasoning, put on just a little bit more, and you've probably got just about enough. There we go. It's about 275. We're going to see if we can get this ham in there. Take it, drop it down on the center of our rack. Using my Inkbird today. Gonna insert that in. There we go. Monitor the temperature. We're gonna take this up to close to 200 degrees. Hams don't really pull like a picnic ham will or like a butt will, but I tell you what, they cook up really good. So we're gonna do about 190 to 200 when it's nice and tender so we can slice it up. So let's kick back. I feel about 6 hours. We're about 5 hours in. Trying to see, you can see a little bit of smoke coming out. This harder charcoal is burning clean, I can tell you that. And it's hot. That UDS is about 290 degrees. It's been cruising there, but y'all see that? That's definitely clear smoke coming up. And it's been like that or less pretty much the whole cook. But it's looking good. Oh, another hour or two and we should have some wild hog ham ready to get off this Ugly Drum Smoker. All right, we're about 6 hours into this cook. Got a mahogany color, but it is not black by any means. Charcoal's burning well. Still got plenty in there. Let's cover it up. Probably go about another hour. This ham's up to 198 degrees. 7.5 hours in. Took a little longer to get here than I thought it was going to, but let's get them out. Got my new tongs we're going to try today from Grillaholics. Y'all will be seeing a review video on these pretty quick if you haven't already, but let's get them out.
Ooh, that's soft. Let's see here. Use my fork also. If I can get it up in there. There we go. Up on top. Now we can let this cool a little bit, shut down this pit, and we're gonna see how this ham turned out. This ham is looking very, very pretty. Been sitting for a little bit. Let's see if we can slice off some of it and give it a try. Not as dark as I thought it might have been, but I tell you what, it is tender. My, that is pretty. Man, it's wanting to fall apart. It's a pretty mahogany color. We didn't add any other wood or anything to it. I want to see how the taste of this was, but that is just a beautiful, beautiful ham. It's got some lovely smoke ring in it. That smoke ring is just beautiful. That is just, that's pretty, still moist on the inside. As you can see, the sun went down. It started getting cool out here. I had to find a jacket. I have a fire lit behind me. It's almost burnt down, but anyways, great cook. This is pretty. It's not as dark as I thought it might have been. 7.5 hours in, but I showed you all a little bit earlier. It had a very, very clear smoke, a very clean fire. So that doesn't surprise me that it is this mahogany color. Pull off some of this bark. Nice flavor. I think if, next time I'll probably add a little mesquite to it and get it tasting a lot like we want to. But as far as the way this charcoal performed, fantastic. The harder charcoal, I'll put a link down below so you can find their website, but I like it very well. This ham is moist. I tell you what, it's just coming apart here. It's just wonderful. Folks, it's moist. It has good flavor. Nice smokiness. Darn sure isn't over smoky. I think it could use maybe a little bit more smoky flavor, but that harder charcoal just burned clean. I'll be interested tomorrow when this fire dies out and I can lift it up and see how much ash is in there and how much charcoal's left. But I didn't put a whole lot in there. But it burned for 7.5 hours. I can tell you there's still charcoal down in there. We were running 275 to about 295 the whole cook. Normally it was in that 285 to 290, kind of where it sat. So it had a good long fire. Everything tastes fine. I'm excited about it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And if you did, make sure you give me that thumbs up. Always appreciate that. Tell your friends and family about us. Share us on your social media. And I'm going to see you down the road on Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. Goodbye, everybody.
How them boys put food away beats all I've ever seen.